Blub blub everyone! Welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're playing the Wretched Wekkarus, and the state of the galaxy is a little frightening. How we have just looked at the situation, and it's not looking good for us. That looks like a strong lineup against Shakturi, says Hovi. A lot of strong mammal anti-Shakturi factions. Since we killed the Dayut, mostly, yes. Because the Dayut and the Boskarans would side with them. And we have no idea how the insect factions otherwise look. Well, it's not an insect, the arthropod factions, I guess. It's spider. But we still have the Jizurians in the game. That we haven't seen yet. We have no idea how big they are. They might have all of this, and we'd be really screwed. And I don't know how to deal with them because I don't know them that well. So that might be quite bad. Maybe they're just very, very small somewhere, and that's why we haven't found them yet. I mean, we found the Oh, are these the humans? No, that's the Agdarians. Which I would also like to be friendly with. Agdarian Alliance, we can't even talk to them. They're way too far away, and the Boskarans have a big grip on them, which is kind of bad. And we are way too far away to fight the Boskarans at all. Like, because that's why I definitely want to eradicate the Dayut completely. I would like to get rid of these guys because this is the Quameno, which we want to be friendly with. All of this. Oh my god, they're so huge. These are the Xenox, which we are already friendly with, which is really good. That was a really good investment. Because they have really strong ships and technologies. And the Quameno apparently too, from what you guys told me. Because I haven't played them yet. So that's a really good, you know, alliance, basically, that we can try to get. But we really want to get rid of the Frogos here. I don't care for them. The arrogant little sobs. We just need to get rid of them. And eating all of that and not giving that to our allies would also be really great for us. And then we had a really strong half of the galaxy, you know, that could defend each other against the Shakturi, which will still break into all of our realms randomly because they suck. But, yeah, and the Shakturi will come, we just don't know when. They should take a little bit longer than last time, because last time they would have shown up, at least by now, I think. We're also still sporting these mods that I've showed in the last few parts. Bombarding enemy colony. Wait, we're not at war. That is still possible? I thought that was fixed. I mean, get rid of it. If they declare war on me, I'm happy. Propose a gift. Sure, enjoy the contact with the pirates that you have to deal with now, because I'm friendly with all of them. Oh god, the sound. Look at that, doesn't matter how far away I am, it's still just right next to my ear. I'm very sorry about that, guys, but it's not much I can do. I already put the sound down by a lot. And the colony's gone, that is amazing. Because this colony I want. That is a good colony. Nice. I'm happy that this is gone. I don't know why we're allowed to attack them. That will definitely hurt our reputation again. Especially since there was no war. But maybe they have a right to declare war on us now as well. Which would not be tremendously great. Against military ships. Which is so dumb. No! They attack our soldiers! I mean, that's what they're there for, guys. If we would attack civilians, you know, you can be unhappy about that. But just about, oh yeah, they're attacking the stuff we are throwing at them? Yes, of course we do. We are troubled by strange alien ways. We're unhappy with your style of government. I don't give a fuck. We are upset at your espionage missions. That's also fine. We are concerned at your friendship with our enemies. See, that is something I am happy about. Your colonies and bases trespass. We are troubled by your poor reputation. I mean, I'm troubled with that as well. Your ships have intruded on our territory. I don't give a crap about that. Okay, so maybe that gives them a reason to declare war for once, but whatever. Can bomb any colony with no repercussion if you ignore reputation. And it's not that big of an hit either. I thought they fixed that because I have shown in one of my series with the Mortalon how broken that is. We literally wiped out the whole galaxy without ever declaring war. With the strongest bombardment weapon ever, which means like 2 salvos and the planet was gone. 8 billion and more people were just eradicated. I think the most that we killed was like 15 billion people on one planet in a few salvos. Which was ridiculous, without ever declaring war. I thought they fixed that. That you cannot do that anymore. I swear I read that in a devlog. Or in a patch log. That is disgusting. I had multiple guys at -400 or something while I preemptively bombed their stuff. And you just kept waving their fists at me. Really? You don't say. But that also means, because I was kind of scared about them building these defenses on their planets. Can they fire back when I do this? Because we're not at war. Because then I can just eradicate their home planets all over and over again without ever declaring war. And just, you know, ignore these. Which would be great. Oh, I can't bombard them. Why? No fleet available to attack the target. Must have fuel and engagement range. Okay, yeah, okay. Cool. The engagement range, that will change. But technically, can they fire back? I mean, I guess I can do that with these guys. And that is disgustingly huge. I can blockade them, I can't kill them. And they also have defenses, yeah, that because now we're in the scary moment. Defenses will come in. The AI is actually building them now, and those will be really devastating and bad for us. That will make taking planets horrific. In the meantime, I was thinking about making them myself. Just to make it a little bit more unlikely for them to kill me. I don't even think so, not sure on that. They will send defense fleets though. I mean, defense fleets I don't care about, because my fleets are stronger than theirs. But that is kinda broken. Still. And I'm not at war with them, so I shouldn't be able to go here. Okay, yes, disable them, thank you. I mean, blah 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 blah. Yeah, oh yeah, research unlocks shit, thank you. I don't care. Again, you know, I had another discussion recently where someone said, oh, concurrent projects are great. But they made a bad argument, in my opinion. The only real argument for this is if you crash something and you need something else really quickly. Literally the only argument to ever touch this button here. In my opinion. But I still don't like the mechanic. Even if there is a single reason for this, it is still useless in my opinion. It still shouldn't exist. Because if you crash yourself, if you crash the research yourself, you really want that, so you don't need this. Because otherwise you just made a strategic mistake and you should have gone for something else instead of crashing this. Which is fine, because that's strategy. You planned badly. Totally fine. Having this is nice, but not necessary. The only moment where this actually comes into play and is good is when you, and I'm not going to ramble on about this too long, I had people complain a lot lately, which is kind of fun to me. Ooh, research agreement, but you want migration as well, huh? But the only moment when that is actually something you may want to press is when a crash happens randomly. Because you have no way of making sure that doesn't happen otherwise. Do I want the migration treaty? Maybe. We have a lot of planets that are not full. I was thinking, if they have a lot of planets that are full, we are benefiting from the migration. As long as we're having planets that allow the people, you know. But this may be beneficial for us, because we lost a lot of growth. They didn't. Although, they don't have a lot of population. They have 9%. We have 8%. So technically we could win a bit here, because if you migrate, in my opinion, not my opinion, in my thought process here, it would just equalize. You know, it would try to equalize the populations. If they have more, we're winning. We would basically be winning 2 billion. Let's say it's just pops are just completely exchangeable. You know, there are no species. I allow every species on every planet. We would just equalize to the same amount, right? That's what that would do. Because I have more space, they have more pops. All the pops come and go to my space until it's basically equal. Is what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but it seems to me like a mechanic that does that. So if they have more pops, that's a benefit for me. So maybe I want that. No free space cats. I have no planet that allows space cats. I want to, at least one, so they can help with that. But they don't have many cats as well. If you look at their planets, there's a lot of Ikuro, weirdly. They have a lot of independent colonies that they took. That was an independent cluster right here. With some Boscarans, which would be good. Those I want. And they also reproduce like crazy, so we could definitely get some of those. Look at that. They have a lot of Boscarans. They have a lot of Ugnari, which I don't want. And they have a few kitties. Look at that. They have 2 planets with cats. There are not many cats, so I don't care about them. But I do care about Boscarans. I want those Boscarans. So maybe I say yes to this, even though I don't like migration treaties generally, because I always feel like I'm... And it's really hard to gaze if you will gain or lose from this. And I don't want to give you the mining rights. Mining rights are mine. You're not mining in my territory. Okay, I will renegotiate this. Or try to. So I'm gonna give you the migration treaty. If I could. Oh, there. So, you're not gonna get mining rights. I can't clear this. Cool. No, we reject this deal. Negotiate another deal. Migration treaty, military refueling, research, please. Exploration could be fine. We get territory map sharing. I'm gonna do that. I don't want any of this. These would be empires that I might be interested in, but I really don't care. Instead, they are offering us this treaty. No, they're not offering. I'm offering. Give me all your money. No, I'm not offering money. Wait. Where's the money? Don't. I want your money. You don't give me money. Maybe I do want this. Maybe I do want to have some contact there. That is actually fair for them? What do you think? That is a lie. You just gave me this. I want that research agreement. What if I give you all of these pirates on top of that? They don't want to have the research agreement. And military refueling. Yeah, they are just poopy heads. I hate that, you know. That is such a cheesy way of doing diplomacy. They give me this. They offer these treaties to me, but only as a package. But if I ask them for any of these treaties, even though they want them, they say no. It's just such a cheesy, stupid way of doing diplomacy, in my opinion. It just kinda annoys me. I get so triggered when I finish a war and there's spaghetti mining stations. Yeah, oh yeah. But the nice thing is, you can just go. Oh, I'm not sure if you can still, but you can go here and just negotiate a deal and say, hey, I want all these mining stations. And then you say, how about I tell you about things that I don't care about, like, hey, here's some pirates. Enjoy these pirates. I'm not gonna give them the Boscarans. There are some pirates, and there are some idiotic things that you will never see because you suck. What I can't tell them about is the independent world of their people, because that will trigger some other stuff. But hey, I'm just telling you about stuff. Look at this. All of these beautiful things are there. Cool, isn't it? Ah, sometimes that works. Oh, it's still... Oh, that's still very little. Interesting. You're not getting the colonies. Here, I'm gonna give you some spies. No, not your. Oh, they are actually really good. No, I keep your spies because you suck. Just don't give me, I don't know, some of the cheaper ones, because I'm gonna kill them anyway. And usually they just give them to you, but maybe they fix that, which would be kind of good if they did. So if I say that, no, still not. Okay, maybe they fixed it. I could do that even in war, which was kind of weird, and just take all of their shit. I don't want to deal with the hive. Dayud leader is not even Dayud. Yes, because they only have one planet with Dayud anymore. No, they don't have a planet with Dayud anymore. Right, that was the one I took. Yeah. I think there are some Dayud on one of these planets somewhere. I'm not sure which one it was. But I think there was a planet with Dayud, what we saw last time. No. Oh yes, there are a few Dayud. Look at that. 217 million. Which are now plagued by genetic viruses, which is not good. So they might be a little bit smaller. Yep, we basically eradicated them from more or less the galaxy, apart from that one independent colony that we have, plus our one colony that has them. So this colony and this independent colony is basically all of the Dayud in the galaxy now. We are going to annihilate their empire completely. I'm not gonna let any of that stand. And we're going to do that soon-ish. The thing is, I want these ships built. Okay, we have one going for the Grasslands planet. Full of humans, I hope. Yeah, humans or Katarovs. I don't care which one it is. It's humans, that's fine with me. That's okay. But yeah, we want to get some money to get that going. But there's a lot of stuff I would like to build. We get enhanced crew systems soon. That's cool. Yeah, I want these. Oh, I do want these so much. We're getting continental colonization soon. But I think we should get desert as well. We only have one marsh. But desert should be on the list. And we're getting some defenses. And I was thinking, yes, still get the shields. Because that's something they don't have. And that might really help us here. Hybrid thrusters. I don't like hybrid. They're just too big. Size matters, y'all. Hyper jump inhibition could be kind of nice. We have only fast and efficient. We don't have the, you know, the speedy ones. We have planetary shields. Oh, that's really good. Massive shield projection. Shield damage absorbed. That's just flat damage, I think, that it absorbs. Penetration chance, unfortunately, there. Good bombardment resistance, which was, you know, immunity before. It's better that it's not immunity anymore. But yeah, I don't care for these. I want the high energy shield capacitors. Or high energy capacitors. I really want recharge. Recharge is so good, as I've seen with the Xenox. It's really, really nice. But again, not all of my knowledge means anything anymore, because there's a lot of stuff that they apparently changed, as we have seen a second ago. So, definitely want a better reactor. And also these better shields. It's only 2 years. We are actually really doing well with our research. Just the money situation is a big problem. The research situation looks extremely well. I should probably go for these research stations as well. Yeah, I don't care about these ancient ruins. No. No, I'm not gonna offer them mining rights. I know I want to ally them, but that's too far. Okay, administration center, where? On Rixol. Oh, upgrading, yes, do it. And you want on Miomar, you want a planetary shield. Why there? Oh, is that... Oh. That's not the Caribbean Spice one. Yeah, the Caribbean Spice one was... around here-ish. I need to look for that. That is a really, really, really important planet that I want to have back. But it's Tekken, so a shield generator would be nice. Although that also means a lot of money that we're investing here. And this will be the first planet that is under threat with them. So no, I don't want a shield generator here for now. I definitely want a spaceport there. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is my Mortal Seed planet. Although not really. Why are there dilute there? Oh god, I hate this so much. God, I hate this so much. Get rid of the dilute. Dilute have nothing to do here. No Katarov anymore, that's good. This is gonna be my Mortal Seed planet. That should be their... No, it's... Tatooine? Oh, that's the second planet they had. That's not their main planet. Apply to all of them, please. All rocky deserts are now Mortalan, because I think, yeah, it's way better. No. Tatooine was their main planet? Really? Why are there dilute there? Human and Katarov! Oh god, you're gonna be kidding me. Why do I always have to do this shit? Yeah, get rid of the humans, get rid of the Katarovs. Don't get rid of the... Well, yes, get rid of the Mortalan. And bring in, and that's why I wanted the migration treaty. Bring in Boskarans. Because I want those to go, and I want these Boskarans that they have. Or these. This planet here would be amazing for us. And unfortunately they took that from us because we couldn't really go for it. Which, you know, happens. That is fine. Better crew systems. That means we can redo our ships if we need. That would save on one or two of them. That would save some space. Can I get your migration treaty, please? I know you're a little pissed. But I don't give a crap that you're pissed. Gimme. I want research and I want migration for once. And I even give you territory. For free. And military refueling. Let's go. Thank you. No. Oh yes, accepted. Oh, we even get research. Nice. Good. Good, 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 good. Because they are quite good at research usually. So that should give us a little bump there as well. 81. Well, a little bump. The cruel raiders. Okay, I think we have to go with them. We accept that treaty. Just because they're our species. I don't want to eradicate them, I guess. Oh, and non-aggression treaty instantly? Okay, totally fine with that. You offer us galaxy map, all exploration. For 28,000 credits? I'll take that. Oh, that's huge. Now we know everything they know. And we found the Agdarian Alliance and get a restricted agreement. Yeah, we found some pirates, who cares? Those don't matter, they are too far away. Declare war on the dilute. I do want to. Build a small spaceport here. Yes. Here I want the shield. That is where I want the shield. Before we declare war. And also, you're good fighters. You could fight for us. You know what? You're dilute. Spec Ops is your thing. I want you as Spec Ops. And I want the shield. I want some weapons too, but at the moment we just don't have the tech for that. Because I usually don't go for this. Because it wasn't necessary. Okay, we have some new humans. Oh god, I hate this. This is really something I think they should prioritize. This is the most annoying part of the whole gameplay to me. And you can't ignore it. Because as you can see, it's just bogus. Just absolute bogus. I hate you guys. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You took a deep ocean planet from me. Coventhia? No, that was the one that rebelled, I think. Wasn't it? I had Coventhia before. Okay, That's my planet, fuck off. If I can do that, I will. I don't care. Yeah, Cornish Alliance... got something of the Quameno Foundation. Oh, that is kinda huge. Oh, my Quameno friends. That's not good. Here, have some money. My condolences. It's not enough money, but that's all I had. I definitely would like some trade with you. Planetary administration upgrade for sure. You at Cassian. Where's Cassian? Yeah, that could be good because they have an avenue there, so yeah, I do this. Get a shield generator just in case. Definitely research. Definitely that. Another exploration ship, sure. We have some money, we need to invest it. Contact the Xenox fleet. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you mine as well, that's okay. I want you as allies. Please give me a defense pact. Oh god, they're getting close. I don't really like that. Everyone has more... Oh. We invaded? I said bombard, but okay, that's fine. Why can't I conquer this without declaring war? What? This makes no sense. But apparently it's Cold War right now. That makes me kinda weird. And weirded out. Yeah, I want shields here now. Everything. Put everything on this planet. I mean, I like having this, so that's fine. Xenox offers mining rights. No. No thanks. I don't need that. I mean, I was mining rights in their territory, right? Oh, god. Bots now too. Spider Spy? Yeah, I do like the thought of the Dayut, which are very scary, being the... being the Spec Ops soldiers for us. I mean, they're sneaky. They're spiders. And they have some great artwork with that. They have a lot of viruses. Ugh. It's the Ronies all over again. The Deca-Ronies. Okay, we will get some good chunks of money there once that finishes. Colony ship, exploration, light cruiser, fleet destroyer. Sure, why not? New colony found. Oh, I need to go through the fleets. We have another colony founded. This one. Great planet. Really gigantic. Oh my god, this planet will be full of humans. I love it. Get that center. Definitely get armor barracks because... should you? Yeah, it's fine. They're humans, but they can still fight. They're not Mortalan. I should probably go for all Mortalan, but the problem is we only have one Mortalan planet, and we have seen how long that takes until we get troops. So more troops, more better. Sure, medium exploration ship. Didn't I say upgrade always and just show me that you're doing it so I'm informed, so I don't have to click this all the time. I still will probably, but if I ignore it, that will be fine. Is that not colony stuff? Yeah, upgrade. You should always suggest and execute. That wasn't on suggest and execute. Capitals and administration, always. Colony facilities terraforming, always. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not troops, troop facilities, not fighter bases. Just tell me what you want to do here and we'll do it. Maybe. Because they usually just put it on the main planet, which is just nonsense. But I definitely always want to upgrade things. I could even say do that automated, but then I'm just losing money and don't know why. And I don't like that. Invaded and taken over the desert savannah colony of these guys. Okay. So they are doing shit. You are already non-aggression, so I don't care. I don't want your shit. They are doing shit. I don't like that. We need to do something about that. I think our fleets are good enough. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Attack fleet. Look, let's look at this. Because it's always largest hull. That's not what I want. Because what we now want is this one. The destroyer needs to be the attack one. Good that I brought that in there. We just have light cruisers, so there's just one. Battleship we don't have. Fuel tanker, I don't care. Just take the latest one. But we need to fix this. Defense fleet. We want the defense hulls that I made. For these things. That is the raid hull. Why? I did a click on defense. And then the hamster harriers. I love it. Invasion force. I think for frigates we want the latest heavies here. I think the latest heavy frigate for invasion is good. For destroyers, I think as well. I think we just want the heaviest of the heaviest because they're just escorting. And troop transports are slow anyway. I mean, we could design these, but I don't think I care that much. Troop transports are usually fine. They have a lot of boarding capabilities, which is good. For raids and stuff. And the raiding force, we want the Zurich Raiders and the Linz Raiders. But we also want, and I know that's not normal, but I still do it every time. Let's go with the Graz for now. And that should be fine. Our military fleets. That is a weird fleet. That's a defense force. How about you get some more? Apparently not. Look at these forces. They're completely depleted. But that's probably because they're running missions against different ships. Different enemies here. These creatures. Which is good because it gives us more reputation. The Harriers are fine. There's another defense force. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, look at this. This is bad. Wait. Did we lose the cruiser? Oh no, I think we lost the cruiser. That is kind of bad because that was still a very, very strong ship. They might have taken it over or something. Which would be smart of them. We still have the battleship, which is really good. And it's a heavy battleship. But this fleet needs some big, big love. We definitely need to bring this up. Quite a bit again. Just give this more ships. You need escorts. At least you have bombarding capability, but that's all bombarding capability. That's all we have left. So we might not be able to do that again until I make a bombardment fleet. Thwarted a mission by the Ikuro. I don't want to, no. Small spaceport, yes, because that's also defense. It's a lot of credits. I'd rather have this fleet up right now and then we do it. That's okay. But the spaceport... Okay, we can't wait for too long, and look at that. There's a lot of activity here, which we don't want to see. Okay, there's another thing I want to look at real quick. All the best colonies. We're having one here with Mortalin, which is great. And yes, if I've never making another colony with Teekans. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to see. We know there's Corabian spies here. Where? We know it has to be here. Is it or... No, it's not this planet. Oh my god, it is this planet. Why is this full of humans? We at least got it back. That's good. But all these humans have to go. Humans suck at this planet. And here I want Teekan. I think... Oh, do I? What's better? We don't know. We do know. This is 24. Securans would be kind of good. No. It's a Sandy. Sandy Desert. Securan are not good there. Shanda also... Sluken. Oh my god, Sluken. Tekken could be good. Wekkarus are horrible, so never. In sandy deserts. Where are the ones? Mortaland, there. See, it's Tekkens. It has to be Tekkens. Which is fine. We have Tekkens, so that should be going. Oh, this is an outpost. That was it. Upgrade. 25,000 credits. Okay. I hope that activates. No, it doesn't. It's annoying. I hate these. I hate outposts. They're so absolutely dumb. I hope I can switch this population out for Tekkens, and then I can upgrade this, because this is bull. Ugh, it annoys me so much. We're still reserving for World Founders, but it doesn't build them yet. I don't know why. At least we're getting good money right now. Quameno. Riches from the Deep is kinda nice, with Mocassian. That is a bit much. Oh, wow, all our money is gone. Okay, that must have been World Founders. Because we want more. We want more World Founders. We want to get more colonies like crazy. Ice Tundra. That will be Naxilians. But that's fine. We can start with Naxilians and then say Xenox and get the migration. We have the migration treaty, so that should then work out, I think. Mortalan. Oh, it's Desert Savannah. This really looks so weird. Mortalan are that good there? Actually more than Tekken, okay. Yeah. Get all of these guys. More Mortalan. Perfect. I want all the Mortalan in my empire that I can have. Mortalan are really, really, really strong. I don't care what you take. I hope you take Katarov. No. Oh, that's fine. We can still switch that. Huge Wekkarus planet. I'm gonna go ham. I don't care. This one would be nice for Mortalan still. They're not gonna finish that quickly anyway. But we want all these planets. As many as we can have. Huge spider coming out the vent with night vision goggles. They don't even need night vision goggles, I think. Abandoned base encounter. Sure, investigate. Blah, blah, blah. Appears to be a pirate faction. Colony of Acdarians. The quality of Osalia you have traded has been satisfactory, but the amount must be increased. We've heard rumors that you plan to arm some of your ships. Do not think that we are too distracted by the hive to deal with this. Let us remind you that this is unacceptable, and any moves towards independence will be met with force. With an Acdarian colony. Mind you guys, we still need to find the main planets, the home planets of us and others. Especially, what do I want? Kartikeya from the Mortalans. Acdaria. From the Acdarians. I think it was called Acdaria. Was it? I forgot. But the Acdarian homeworld, basically. For the engines. But also, I want Greer. Because what the Boscarans got... Oh, hey, Chris Stafford. I'm sorry that I didn't look there. I was so focused on some of the stuff we needed to do. We're playing Distant Worlds 2. This is an amazing game. It's... Oh, Dark Shadow. Oh, hello. Welcome. Here, I'm gonna switch to my Twitch account so you'll know it's me. I am live on Twitch. What? Of course I'm live on Twitch. It's just the name is different. It's GaryTheGammarid because I lost my GaryTheGammarid channel. Unfortunately. Let me... Also, it's in the description, I think. It's this one. There you go. Yeah. I don't care for this anymore then, because we have the outpost. That's all I needed. Off, thank you. Okay. Because we want Corabian Spice, because Corabian Spice gives us extra research for free. All research, which is really good, because it's basically a intelligence drug that doesn't kill your people for some reason. Oh, Energy Academy. Good, we have that in there. That's nice. Continental colonization. That should shoot up our money that we're making. Hopefully by quite a bit. A gift to the Quameno. That is actually a good thing. Yeah, sure. Just a contact. I don't care. That's fine. With some pirates, enjoy. Enjoy some pirates. You're apparently at war with someone. Yep, with the Hakonish. Which I'd like to help you with, but you hate me, so... See, it's not really great. You don't hate the Gary. Love me. Be my friend. You have so many people in your empire. Well, actually... You're below us. In terms of war score. But yeah, you have so much more population. I really would like a migration treaty with you guys. I think we would be... I do know it's you, it's fine. If you say that, it's totally okay. Blub blub, Dark Shadow. Welcome. Concerning news, yeah, I'm not really into the hive right now. I really want to kill these guys. I'm still biding my time though. Praxels? Praxis Junction, yes, that's my home planet. That's definitely what I want to use the shield for. Getting that, getting some exploration ships is also kind of neat. Let's see our main fleet. Wait, that's all? What? That's not 26. Ah, okay. God. Okay, you seem to be full force now. That's good. Defense forces. Now, let's look through these fleets. Invasion forces. These seem all be in great shape. Defense fleets, not that much. Cannot afford. Oh, because my money is going away like nothing else. Yes, spaceport. Yes, light cruiser, that's fine. But I think my fleets are in an okay shape. It's not the best shape you've ever seen. We have the final bandit in here, which maybe is not worth... No, it's not worth taking away, I guess. No, we'll use this one. That's fine. Have some special one, because it's basically the same tech level that we have, and I love this design, by the way. I mean, this shouldn't be there, in my opinion. It looks much better without it, but yeah, it's a cool design. Because it looks very much like the, what are they called? The Paranit ships in X4. The Paranit Destroyer, you know, with this little... The phaser gun, you know? If you know what I mean. I prefer Twitch over YouTube because of reasons. They have a better UI. True, it's nicer to chat there, but it has less quality. It has much worse quality there. Because Twitch doesn't allow me to go over 6,000 bits per second? Megabits? Or 6 megabits per second? Same thing. 6,000 bits or 6,000 megabits. And on YouTube I can easily do 15. I could even do more, but it's just a bit much. Yeah, the Odysseus. I hate that ship. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. The newer variants that they made, you know, because they wanted to overhaul the designs. Now that they had the time and the money for it. They are much, much nicer. I like them so much more. But the older Odysseus, the phaser gun, is just the shittiest ship ever. My god, is that thing ugly. And I'm not a fan of Paranit ships to begin with. If I get that spy from you, that spy will definitely turn on me, so no. And I will just waste the money. Propose a gift? Sure. Sure, Xenox, there you go. I'd like a defense pact. So that next time anyone tries to go for me, I'm a little bit better protected, because someone else will help me defend. I'd like to have the defense pact with the Xenox. There's a lot of space in the galaxy for both of us right now, so... Yeah, they don't want to go for that. There's not a line with our goals, whatever that means. Could you please give me a real reason? Also very cheesy. Yeah, we don't want to, but doesn't align with our goals, doesn't tell me how I could get there, you know? If that is my goal, why don't you tell me how I could reach that goal? What would make you more inclined? What colony ship is this? Naxilians? I'll take it. Greer. There it is. The Boskarans can never know about this planet until we take it at some point. Somehow. Greer is an immensely important planet. Oh my freaking god, is that close? Is it that close? No, it's here. There's Greer. The Boskarans are way too close. Because if the Boskarans find this planet, it's instantly theirs, and this planet has some very important shit on there. Invade when able, for sure. I don't care. This is not a negotiating matter, because it would take way too long for us to convince them to join. Which you can. This planet needs to die. And I want what's on this. This is their home planet. And this planet usually has the best... that's what I wanted to say before. They managed to snag the hyperdrives from the Shakturi. And that's what I want. I want the hyperdrives. Because that is an immensely good thing. Oh, Talos 5! We took the whole planet over. I love it. Yes, put shields on that. Armor barracks, everything. I don't care. You even get cloning facilities if you want to. It's fine. Teladi ships are ugly AF still. Yeah, Teladi ships are horrible as well, yeah. The E-classes are extremely nice. They still have that shitty protrusion on the bottom. Yeah, they do, unfortunately. I don't want that as well. The new Argon Colossus is beautiful. It looks better. A little bit sleeker. Still kinda garbage, though. Still a bad ship. I completely forgot how you win this game. It's like Stellaris, but more complicated. It's not more complicated than Stellaris. It's basically the same thing. In that regard. In how you win. But this is how you win. The game shows you at any point in time. Just pressing V shows you. You need to reach 70%. This is the threshold that you need to reach. We're second place right now. Because we have a lot of our victory conditions. The Tekken, though, have what really makes this game go around. They have money. They have population, which is basically money. And they control a good chunk of the galaxy. 14%. They have 34 colonies. We have 22. We definitely will have to beat the Tekkens to the ground at some point. To win this. I'm sure, because they're running away with the game. Look at that. They have 29% of the galaxy's GDP. 2.2 million credits GDP. That's disgusting. We have 700,000. They have triple that. Triple. My god. Split ships are so cool, but they are always dead by the time I get there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with the split. They look cool, but they're just basically garbage. Now, if I can do that, can I just capture this? You know, just, I mean, I'm not at war, but does that matter? Apparently it doesn't matter. I'm still thinking, does that give them a reason to declare war on me? You know? Oh, I also forgot. Yes, I want all these buildings, but also... And we need to wait for these to finish, because then we can declare war. This is the perfect staging ground. Perfect staging ground. Thank you for the follow, Dark Shadow. So we have plus 33 for Mortalan here. We have Mortalan here. I think that's fine. We just keep Mortalan, not Dayut. Screw them. I was thinking giving this to the Dayut again, but how good are they? The same. So, I don't care. You're not getting your home planet back. The Mortalan have taken hold. And you have to enjoy it. Because I tell you to. There we go. Perfect. That is huge. That is a huge win for us. Not really because it gives us much, but my god is that... And we got this one back. After eradicating it. Ah, it's so fun. So fun and so bad. You humans, you will serve. That's okay. And also... It's a continental moon. I don't... See, and that's now the problem. I have no idea. I need to do this by hand and not do that one. Because we might have continental stuff where other things are. I don't know that they are. You know, what you could actually also do here to automate this, by default, it should send everyone to resettle, but the best one that you have in your empire, you know? The best one with the best suitability. And that one should be only one to be allowed here. Because I think nothing can be... It's like do not accept with extra points, you know, this resettle here. I'm not sure about that, though. It would be kind of stupid if I put them on resettle and they could still be put in here. And this would still be as assimilate. But... Assimilate it's no? Yeah, migration. I don't know why it's called assimilate. It makes no sense. It's basically just settle. Is settling allowed? This is no. Weird. Again, so many things, so many small changes they could make that take like 2 minutes to do. Bit exaggerated, I know, but still. You know, basically no time at all. Very easy to test as well. From a developing standpoint, you know, and that would just fix it. To 95% degree, at least. In my opinion. 70% I thought it was 100%, but holy crap, that's really different from Stellaris. 100%, you can make it 100%, but that's basically unreachable. Because 100% means you need 25% of the economy of the galaxy, you need 25% of the population, you need 25% of the territory, and you need your 25% victory condition. That means, that is what 100% means. That is basically unreachable. That is so hard to do. Never do this. Never. I went up to 80% sometimes. But also that made it incredibly difficult to get this. Because you basically have to eradicate the galaxy to get this. And that's not fun. 70% is a good threshold. The default is totally fine, unless you want to do something special or something. Or as we were playing against the Teekans with a highly developed boss empire in the galaxy, like the Boskarans at that point. Because we were making our own crisis, basically. We lost one of the Teekan runs, spoiler, because I just didn't have enough time to fight the Boskarans. We were fighting them, and the 100 years ticked, and they were still basically over this threshold from the beginning of the game. I think we even lost one because they instantly won, basically. No, we didn't. But that could have happened. If I wouldn't have put the threshold in, they would have literally happened at the beginning of the game just because they were an advanced empire, which is kind of not great. That's why I have the threshold in there at all. It just makes it, you know, lets you play for a bit, because 100 years here is not much. 100 years in Stellaris is much more than here, I think. Especially since they changed a lot with the DLCs and stuff. And we have many more empires in this game and all these things. Yeah, Kazim is still a problem, I know. I told people to murder these stations, but we're just... that's why we lost these guys, I think. Because these stations are just so powerful, and we can't do a coordinated attack against them right now. Which is kinda annoying. Because I want this planet for sure. And they're getting eradicated by plagues right now, which is just great. But yeah. Yeah, anyhow, your old account got locked, so I followed you on your newest one. Yeah. Well, locked. I lost it because of bullshit. Because of bullshit. Oh wow, that's massive, and I'm wondering, is this game... No, it's not multiplayer yet. They were talking of maybe adding multiplayer after the Shakturi comes out, but that is a big endeavor. And I have no idea how they would do that, because this game is so hardcore multi-threaded. That's why I was talking about it's easy to test the change I propose for the population system there, yeah? Because it's just basically what you would do, in my opinion, what would fix this with about... Hey, Lazybear, welcome. Blub blub. Which would fix this like 99%, maybe 95% of all cases. You know, make it just 2 clicks instead of 50 clicks. It's just put another row in here, and if you click this, all of them are marked. Done. Already at least 90% better. And if you want to be fancy, you could say, okay, for every... you could right-click this maybe, and this gets a border, this extra button. And you could say, for and it would automatically, for every new species, add the same thing as a default on any planet, you know? That's what I want. Every species is not allowed. And then for a new colony, I go in and just click once for the ones I want here. Because I would look at this, I see, if there's no one on here, of course, on a new planet. Or maybe it could just automatically default to assimilate just the highest one as well. That would be fancy. But, you know, I want something that gives me a one-click option to disallow everyone, so I can allow the one that is the most effective here. That's what I want. And I don't know why that's not in the game yet, because all their automation is not working, unfortunately, with that one. Sadly. Because we have seen it. On some of the new planets, just everyone was allowed. And that's just really bad, because you want the ones with the biggest suitability. The suitability changes how quickly you get money from the colony, how many of them can be on the colony, and how much taxes you can get out of them because they will be happier. And therefore, yeah, I mean, that's how quickly you get paid as well, because, you know, all is a network that works together. Didn't we get you already? That's kind of weird. Yeah, okay, now we have him. And now we could find an ice planet and just say, live there. Not that we have anyone. Any good one, that is. This is not great. We don't even have terraforming yet, and I should work on that. I will. Next part, though, we will go back to war, I think. I think we're kind of ready. Our defensive buildings really cost us a ton. But the new colonies will help. We're at 23 now. They will take some time, and they will be in danger during all of this, but they will help. There's so many good planets out there. Look at this. It's another great Tekan planet. With no resources on it, which can also be really good. There are buildings that destroy your way of getting resources, and if there are no resources in there, 50% malus on mining doesn't make any difference. Hey there, got a question. Been watching your YouTube streams for a while. Last time you streamed, I left early, and when I went back to watch the VOD, I noticed it was made private. Yes, because I don't want my VODs to be available. That was intentional, yes. I'm very sorry, Lazy Bear, if you want to watch the VODs, but I'm usually having these made as parts, and for anyone who misses the stuff or something, they have to go to the YouTube series that will, you know, be released afterwards. So I'm sorry, I know it's inconvenient, but I want to have, you know, YouTube series as parts, and if I would just leave the VODs accessible, why would you watch the series? But I think the series is much nicer to watch on YouTube than a 4 to 8 hour stream or something. And that's why I usually just, if I don't forget, just private the streams. They shouldn't even be on not listed, so you can still access them. They should just be privated from the get-go, but I have not figured out, you know, to tell YouTube that. I don't know it can. And then I will release the series, you know, part by part for... It's basically for people who don't want to watch a stream, but who want to watch better-sized VODs. It's still not great, because YouTube, of course, 30 minutes is the size. That is usually the maximum for most people. With the TikTok generation, it's even worse, but let's forget about that. But my parts are usually about an hour to 2 hours, because sometimes I forget to press the, you know, to stop the part. Well, right now it's about an hour. So about an hour is the size I want to have on my YouTube channel for a series per part. That is what I'm aiming for. So people who don't want to watch the streams, who don't care about streams, who don't care about, you know, the direct engagement, who just want to watch some series and enjoy it, can just do that with these parts. But with that, I have to end this part as well, which is kind of okay, because we are in an interesting space, and I think next time we are ready to fight the Daiute again. Hopefully they haven't because they have still a lot of money. Hopefully they haven't upgraded their fleets, because that could be kind of bad. But we'll see. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the part. Don't forget to sub the YouTube if you haven't subbed the channel. You can usually find that if you're on YouTube. I mean, that's very easy. And if you're on Twitch, you can just scroll down and find all of these links. Come to the Discord if you want to be informed about new streams or new parts at the earliest, basically. And I hope I see you in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.